Chaos control! You!
Don't bother. With a Chaos Emerald's power, I control time and space. You can't break free.
I won't give up! It all depends on me! Can't lose! Not when I'm so close! Ah!
Chaos
Control! Huh?
You induced Chaos Control.
I won't let anyone get in my way. I'll change the past and save the world!
Mephiles isn't trying to help you create a better future. He's trying to eliminate the past.
What? What are you talking about?
To discover what happened, it seems we must see what took place 10 years ago. Follow me if you want the truth.
An electromagnetic pulse has just been generated, injecting a decompression agent. No, the level's not dropping. A spatial meltdown is inevitable. My lord, it's too late. We've got to take shelter.
Why, Solaris? Why do you refuse to listen to my voice? Elise!
Is that... flame? It's Iblis!
And the Black Shadow is the original Mephiles.
That's Mephiles? They're escaping!
We'll have to split up. I'll pursue Mephiles.
Okay, then leave Iblis to me.
Seal it with this.
Hurry! A laboratory like this? Under Soliana?
Hey! Hey, what's going on, Game Mentions here. Welcome back to my Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. When last episode, we took on Radical Train as Silver, and in this episode, we are going to be taking on Aquatic Base as Silver, and then we're going to head back to the Castle Town and the forest and do the remaining town missions, because there's only a couple more left to go, and hey, look at that, we're playing a Shadow!
You go and leave the rest to me.
Anyway. There we go. Yeah, so, oh dear, that was not part of the plan. What was I on about? Yes. There's only a couple more town missions that we're going to do. We're going to do all of them in this video. And then after we do that, the next level we're going to go through is going to send us in a 2-level spree that will finish off Silver's story. So I'm going to record those trips to back. Because after Aquatic Base, I don't know if you've been counting, since they all go through the same number of stages. There's only 2 more left after this. We have Kingdom Valley to go through, and then we have Flame Core to go through. These are the only 2 levels we've yet to go through as Silver. And then once we clear out Aquatic Base and go through the next couple of town missions, then that will be next up on the agenda. Also, pretty short section is Silver, but, you know, what you can do, I suppose. Also, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but I'll say it again just for emphasis. Silver is pretty darn important to everything, because He's the only hedgehog in which that you play as in all 3 stories. Obviously, you play as him in Silver Story because it's his story. You play as him in the Sonic story in Kingdom Valley, and you play as him in Shadow Story in Aquatic Base. That does not ring true for the other hedgehogs. You don't play as Shadow until Shadow Story, and you don't play as sorry, you don't play as Shadow in Sonic Story, and you don't play as Sonic in Shadow Story. You don't play Sonic in Shadow Story, you don't play Shadow in Sonic Story. However, not only does Silver appear in all 3 stories, but you get to play as all 3 hedgehogs in his story. So he's got it all going for him as far as a hedgehog distribution goes. So that's even a thing to measure. It's everything taken care of. Alright, we should be able to get across this gap fairly easily. No, not taking that risk. I've fallen into this abyss way too many times for that to happen to me again. We hit the switch, and we are good to go. Yeah, so Aquatic Base is... I definitely like it the best when playing as Sonic, just because, to me, for one, it feels like a final level, right? This feels like a final level. For Shadow Story, his final level doesn't really feel all that climactic. The boss battle does, but the actual level itself doesn't, whereas for Sonic Story it does, and then I'll talk about Silver's final level when we get to it. I think we actually have to hit that thing with this. No? Maybe, I don't know. Actually, there's no enemies, so I might not have to do that. But there is one thing about Silver's version of this that I forgot about until about 30 seconds ago, and I'm dreading having to do it. I'll save the... Actually, no, I'll save now. So, remember in Sonic Story when I made... I mean, we had enough gems... We had enough coins to... We had enough rings to buy everything... pretty much, so that wasn't really a concern, but if I had to choose one gem, that one non-red, blue, or green gem for us to acquire, above all the others, I would have chosen the purple gem. You wanna know why? Because I didn't really want to have to deal with the ball. Yeah, remember that ball from Sonic Story? That thing that I deliberately went out of my way not to do legitimately because I didn't like it? Well, now we gotta do it. Unfortunately, as you've just seen, we have to actually do it, and I just lost my S rank. We actually do the ball section as Silver here. We can't... That was almost really bad. We can't... There's no exploits to get it. Well, okay, so there is something you can do. You can parkour your way along the pillars to get to the end of this. But that, in my opinion, is riskier, at least for me, is riskier than actually doing the ball section. So, you know, you just stick to the ball section and you'll make it through. But I'm more annoyed at this point because I just lost my S rank to something really stupid. Because there wasn't a laser there, but I still lost the ball anyway, which means I lost the S rank. Which sucks, but what you can do, I suppose. Okay, let's stun. Did I stun everybody? I stunned everybody. Okay, no, I didn't stun you. You did not get stunned. Let's fix that. No, did you do another swoopy attack? Remember that conversation we had last time about not doing swoopy attacks? I guess you didn't learn from your mistakes. Alright, let's keep on moving on. Do a psycho. See how much easier the Psycho Shock makes this? It's like it's basically broken because it just stuns them and then they commit die because there's nothing they can do. Also, I just lost all my rings. Okay. Coming up on the end of the level here, I got a few more rings because I lost. I forgot that ended that section of Aquatic Base, and I didn't bother to pick up the rings before I took out the last enemy, which is unfortunate. But what you gonna do, I suppose? Okay. You get stunned, and then I'll stun you while your armor is concealed. Okay, never mind. Forget that plan. Can I get you from behind? Oh, come on. These guys are always so annoying. Take a box, and now you're done. That didn't take too long. Fall down. Let's get the one-ups on. Get the one-ups in the rings on the way down. Thanks to the rings. Turn it around. Turn it around. There we go. Okay. Keep moving. By the way, we're not done with the ball section. There's still one more ball section that we have to do, and I believe it's on the other side of the store. Pretty sure. Right? Yes, it is. Okay. This one is slightly less terrible because you don't actually have to deal with the laser brigades for the most part. There's still some that you have to go through. Oh dear. Oh, can I survive? Okay, good. I can survive. Unfortunately, I think I may have just screwed myself over because I don't think we get another ball which means now we have to do the exploit where we go between the pillars. So if this happens and you manage to not commit die, then you have to do that exploit that I just did right there, and then just basically spam the psychokinesis to get to the other side in one piece. It's not ideal if that happens, obviously, so you want to try to not lose your ball, but I did, which is unfortunate, and I don't have enough to do Psycho Shock. Oh, yes, I do. Never mind. Okay, come on. Grab everybody, and done. Give me a ring so I don't die. Yeah, so now we basically just have to entirely rely on our ability to hover to get us to the other side, because we have nothing else going for us. Let's jump as late as possible, activate as late as possible, and we might just be able to make it to the end. We'll do a Psycho Shock here to get both of you out of commission, because I don't need any enemies messing with my plans. This is the hard one. If I can land here, we're good. Okay, I landed there. No, I didn't. Okay. If I can land on there, I can make it to the end. And I almost did make it, and then I didn't. Stop it. Good. Recharge, and spam the Psychokinesis to get us over to the end. And we made it. Okay. Thought that was going to be the end. We still lost the S rank, so it might have...
Those enemies look like they're guarding that door. Let's start by getting rid of them.
It might have just been more worthwhile to take the hit and get a new ball. But I also wanted to prove that it could be done that way, so I guess it worked out for the best anyway. But still not getting an S rank, which is the sad part. Anyway, I think this is the final area of the mission, so let's just move through this rather efficiently, and... zap! There we go. Grab as many as we can. Chuck them into the abyss. You'll notice that there's not very much I can say here, because I feel like Silver's missions are focused more on combat than they should be. I think Silver's missions would have been a good opportunity to implement more, I don't know, puzzle solving, I guess. And by puzzle solving, I don't mean hit a billiard 8 million times before you want to commit die, because it's so frustrating. I mean puzzles more akin to the original Sonic games, because the original Sonic games, the 2D classic games, they were puzzle platformers, in that, you know, it wasn't always entirely clear where you had to go next, which was sometimes more a curse than a blessing, but, you know, it made them unique. So I think that Silver State would have been an opportunity to try something like that, but unfortunately did not go. I got an S rank.
Perfect.
I died and I still got an S rank on that. Okay, I think it's because of the time bonus. I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Silver stages are focused more on combat than they should be, and combat gets a little tedious after a while, but fortunately now we're going into some town missions, so that's fun. And now we're going to get to see Silver's side of what happened after Aquatic Base.
Ah! Ah! Hey, what are you doing? You've got to leave.
I have my duty. This living flame has been entrusted to the royal family. The flames of disaster will awaken if nothing is done. That must not happen. Eternal Sun. The living flame that has been entrusted to the royal family. Fall into slumber with a royal soul. I'm sorry, but can you take her to a safe place? That's a good girl, Elise. Remember, be brave. Don't cry, no matter what happens. Otherwise, your tears will call forth the flames inside you. Become a strong queen who doesn't cry no matter what happens. And live happily.
Did you do it?
Yes. And you?
Yes. The flames are properly sealed. It's done. You're going to leave it behind?
Yes. I already know what becomes of it in the future. It's time to return.
Yes, of course. Chaos Control! It's a lucky charm. Blaze,
What did you see?
the Iblis trigger wasn't Sonic the Hedgehog.
I see.
They're quite noisy.
Yes, I heard that the princess here left for Doctor Eggman's base in response to his earlier threat.
What if his ultimate objective was to release Iblis? I'm going to stop Dr. Eggman no matter what. Blade.
That's a really important moment for Silver Story, and I really like how they handled that. I think it was done very well. However, it is just a tad far-fetched to say that Elise would never, ever cry once. But I'm willing to let it go. I'm willing to say maybe she is just that strong. But, you know, minor gripe, I guess. Anyway, so we have a little bit of time left in the episode, so I'm going to do 2 town missions, and then we're going to call it off. We heard the screams that came running, but this doesn't look like something we can handle. I'm sorry, but can you take Anna somewhere safe? Of course I can. There are only a few enemies near the entrance to the forest. Carefully escort Anna there, please. Keep Anna safe and escort her to the destination. Now, fortunately, we're actually going to get to fight Eggman's mechs for a change instead of, you know, Iblis monsters, which, because for most of Silver Story, like I said, you're fighting Iblis monsters, and not much else, okay. Apparently I left something behind. Get domed by the missiles, please. Are you not gonna commit die? I guess not, okay, I'll have to do it for you. Cool. Let's keep moving along and defeat the next set of enemies that should spawn in over here. Yep, there they are. Oh, God. Yeah, don't jump into the archway there. It'll just completely screw with your camera angle. I'm gonna take you out first and foremost, and then I'll throw you one of your compadres over here, and then do the same thing with both of you. I'll throw you at that one, or you at that one. Oh, wait, this is the guy in the middle, isn't there? You know what? You know what? I could have... Oh, well. No big deal. I'll just chuck you over there into the abyss. I still got a fair amount of points. I could have got more, but... Oh, well. Okay, there's gonna be some big boys, so let's just chuck you into your partner. It takes 2 shots to take it down. Stand still, please. Thank you. And you're done, so. Alright, so, Anna does actually have a health bar, but it's quite the challenge to actually get that thing to go down, because she's pretty tough, and she also doesn't stay all that close to the battle, so if somehow she dies, I can only assume that you just didn't fight the enemies, or maybe you left one behind and didn't know it, because that's the only way I can think that she would ever lose that much. Because she has a lot of health, doesn't take a lot of damage, or maybe a little bit of both, I'm not sure. Or maybe the enemies aren't actually programmed to target her, who knows. Anyway, I think this is the last enemy. I'm pretty sure it is. No, it was not. I was incorrect. We have a few more to go, but I do believe this is the last area, because we have to get her to the we have to get her to the gate to the forest, and we're almost at the gate to the forest. So just a few more enemies to go. All right, I'm throwing you into one of your partners like that. Okay, no, never mind. Get stunned and into your partner. Grab the bullets, and finish him off. All right, one more to go. Can I Psycho Shock him from here? Yes, I can. Oh, I died. Okay, let's try this again. A few more to go. Gotta get past this big old brute. And can I catch your arms? No, you're not gonna throw your arm at me? Fine. That's fine. I didn't want you to throw your arm at me anyway, but I would like you to get stunned so we can keep moving along. And here's the end. Now we just gotta wait for Anna to get her little butt over here. Oh, I guess in the meantime we can admire this girl's animations. Hey, look who made it.
Hey.
Thank you very much for protecting Anna. Not a problem. I have nothing better to do with my time, apparently. Okay, and we got the S rank, which is good. I went back to make sure I got the full 3,600 points for the ring of enemies, which without that it doesn't look like I would have been able to get the S rank, so I'm glad I did. Okay, so now we have the gate to access the Soliana Forest, which is the area that we will ultimately have to go. However, we still have one more town mission left to complete in the castle town before we head over there. So, let's go take care of that now, and you'll never guess who it is. Any guesses? No, I'll give you a hint. It's someone we've seen before. It's someone who really likes Sonic. It's Sonic Man. He's back. Back again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend. Who are you? What do you want from me? Who am I? Don't you know? I saved Princess Elise and other girls who are in trouble. I'm the supersonic hero Sonic Man. What's that belittling look on your face? I'll raise you so that you can behold my power. Do you think you can beat my supersonic powers? Yes. Because you have none, you twit. You know, actually, I'm gonna give you a head start. Just because I want to prove that I can beat you with my walking speed. Because he's so slow that it's not even fair. I'm just walking, I haven't even used my quick dash yet, which I'm going to once I actually get ahead of him, like this. It's like, it's not even kind of, oh god, other direction please. Let's not make me eat my own words, thank you very much. It's like, it's not even kind of a fair competition, because I can do this, he cannot. All he can do is just kind of walk. And again, my walking speed is still faster than him. Now, admittedly, it's not as much of a demolition. It's not as much of a doming as it was in Sonic's story. I got a little sloppy there. I had to cut through the middle to save some time, because ordinarily I don't get turned around by the camera. But it's like, why do you think you're cool? You're not fast. You're not. I know you think you are, but Silver the freaking Hedgehog, the character who's so slow that Armstrong and I always say you're walking around at the speed of Silver. We used to say the speed of Snail, but then I played this game and we've just been calling it speed of Silver now. Anyway, hey, I'm just warming up. I haven't shown you anything yet. I beat you twice. Once with one of the slowest characters in the game. What? Oh, sorry. Someone needs my help. Gotta go. Bye.
Yeah, right.
Great! I need to pull it together.
So, I am aware that I didn't exactly do well, but I didn't think I did that poorly. Okay, so that is going to do this episode of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Next time we're going to be doing the remaining town missions in the forest, and then we're going to head to the final couple levels of the game, and that's it for Silver Story. So, I would like to thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode, and until then, it's been a Game Event 15. Signing off, saying I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you next time for some more Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Goodbye.